Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Spilling Tea ASMR. I'm T, and this is my channel. I am joined here today by this Baja Blast that I stole from our community fridge. Thank you to my roommate. You know who you are. I thought that I would just share some stories of myself when I was younger, while also playing with a sandbox that I got from one of my roommate's moms. Tell me how cute that is. That's adorable. So it's filled with kinetic sand and has a bunch of little 3D printed tools that allow you to play with the said sand. But I thought that it could sound really nice if I kind of just rake through it a little bit. So let us do that today. Okay, we're gonna fix you real quick. Alrighty. So here I have the ball of sand and a bucket that I'm just gonna kind of poke the sand with. And then we'll move on to my confession, because I can only think of one in the moment. Maybe there will be more. Okay, that's all I'm going to do of that for now. So, now I'm gonna share a memory that I remembered today when having a conversation with some friends. So, in this memory, I don't remember how young I was, but I remember being very young. I can almost remember the living room layout, and I just remember sitting by the wall. My mom was cleaning in the kitchen, and my sisters and I had just gotten done watching Barbie, the Island Princess. If you haven't watched it, you need to. If you have, you know it's amazing. I've been talking about it with one of my roommates about how our school needs to do a Barbie the Island Princess musical, and I will audition for every part because I want to be in it. But I think it's really good. But it was after we had gotten done, and then with the Barbie CD that we had, we would, after watching the movie, we would go in under sing along, and And we would sing along to all the songs with the lyrics. And it would be a great time. But after that, my mom had like vacuumed. But you know what? I don't know where they came from, but there was a pile of beads on the floor next to the wall. And me being undiagnosed neurodivergent, I was sitting there just feeling the beads. I don't know, like, I was a kid, and so I was sitting there playing with them, and my little child brain looks at one of the beads and turns to the wall. And turns to the wall where there was an outlet about right here. So I'm like face to face with it. And I decide, I think this bead can fit in the outlet. So I took the bead and I shoved it in the outlet. Now tell me why I did that. And like, a part of me knew it was probably wrong, so I didn't tell anyone. And I'm just surprised the house never burned down, as far as I know. So there's that. And if I'm really opening up about the story, which I guess I will, to finish it off, after I did that, I decided to shove a green bead. I remember specifically it was green, and I decided to shove it up my nose. And as far as my memory serves me, I don't remember it ever coming out. So, you know, I'm 23 and I never saw the bead again. So either I have a bead up in my nasal cavity, or I don't know. That part is definitely something I think about quite often, because I think it's always fascinated me that I've never seen it again. But also, why did I do that? I want to say I was kind of a smart kid, but I don't know, you know? So that's my confession time. That's like my spilling tea with tea for this video. Except it's not really tea, it's just me sharing some really stupid stuff I did as a kid. I'm trying to think of any like memories my sisters and I might have. There was one time, actually. It's actually my favorite story to tell when I play Mario Kart. Mario Kart. My main, back in the day, was Koopa Troopa. Now I main Tribones. But me and my two younger sisters were playing Mario Kart on the Wii, and we were specifically racing on Mushroom Gorge. Now, if you know anything, you know that usually it's the older siblings, when you're younger, that win these video games, because we're just built different and we're better. I'm joking. But for the first time ever, my youngest sister was about to win for the first time. And this is what makes me an older sibling, because I just couldn't let that happen. So we were racing on Mushroom Gorge, and after you cross the bouncing mushrooms through the cavern, there is a U-turn, essentially, with two We were on the third lap and she was about to win. So I told her, if you run at full speed into one of the Goombas, you will be able to collect it as a pet. And at first she didn't buy it, but I'm a gaslighter sometimes, and I really sold it because I really wanted to win. And so she believed me and she ran full speed into the Goomba. And then she lost. And then I got first place. So, if you want to know the type of person I am, it's the type of person that will tell someone if they run full speed into a Goomba at first, they will collect it as a pet. And I don't actually. I tell the story though to every single one of my friends every time we play Mario Kart, and because I think it's the funniest thing actually, and I will never forget it. I'm pretty sure after that happened, she quit that day. I don't blame her. And you know what? She's not a big video game person now, so I do kind of think a part of that is on me. And she really, I don't remember her really ever wanting to play Mario Kart very often again, because she hated it from then on. So it kind of came and bit me in the ass, we'll say, because I still wanted to play with her. But you know what they say about karma. So anyway, I think that is all the stories I will share today. You can probably expect another video from me tomorrow by the time this goes up. And I wish everyone a good morning, night, afternoon, evening, and or very, very, very early morning, depending on what time it is for you. And I will see you in the next video.